Vice says no one wants to date a conservative. Well, I'm sure their narrow-minded crackpot investigation squad did some solid journalism to figure this out. So who is the more open-minded and attractive group? Well, let's find out. I'm Ben Davies, this is Pure Hollywood. The Vice article goes in hard with the bombastic, click-provoking, and virtue-signaling title. Because let's be honest, I think their audience skews a bit more left of Bernie. The title reads, quote, "Conservatives are whining because no one wants to date them," unquote. Whoa there, Drew Schwartz. He's the writer of the article. Whoa, that's a headline. I'm sure all the male feminists clicking on this were like, yeah, conservatives are so dumb. They're all in shape and confident and responsible people that, never hook up with girls. And all the feminists are like crybaby sexists not getting the action they think they're entitled to. Click. Well, let's read on. The very first sentence. Apparently, it's not as easy to get laid in the Capitol if you're a Republican. That's a very small, very specific data pool to pull from. But I'm sure that wouldn't skew the data. Let's just see the breakdown here from the Washington, D.C. area. Wow, 90% vote for Hillary Clinton. Interesting. I wonder what the study would have found out if they looked at a maybe neutral area or any place conservative. Because obviously they looked up actual stats, right? Right? Let's keep reading. According to one unnamed Trump administration official, it's especially hard to land a date if you're affiliated with the White House. Wow, I hope the initial click was enough to get the self-confidence you needed to get out of bed. Because it seems like just the opinion of one unnamed, unverified person who may or may not be affiliated with the White House just basically said he's been going through a cold streak. And unfortunately, what this article is trying to say couldn't be farther from the truth. Let's look at some real stats, shall we? According to a published article in the Politics and Life Science Journal, quote, "Controlling for socioeconomic status, we find that more attractive individuals are more likely to report higher levels of political efficacy, identify as conservative, and identify as Republican," unquote. Well, maybe these two professors are just polling people in Tuscaloosa and Nashville, Tennessee. Nope, turns out the study on right-leaning politicians from the United States, Europe, and Australia were found to be more attractive according to the study. But hey, let's go with one unnamed dude in DC, in a town that is 90% liberal. But maybe these conservatives are just sexy, hardworking, principled jerks, who are super close-minded jerks. Well, Cosmopolitan sure did try to make it seem that way. In one of the most condescending articles I have ever read. Please go read this. It is absolutely horrible. Even they said, quote, "After surveying 500 millennials, 200 Gen Xers, and 200 baby boomers, MTV made some pretty interesting discoveries. When it came to those hell-bent on making America great again, they found that they are actually pretty open to dating those, quote, with her," unquote. But don't worry, liberals, Cosmopolitan doesn't leave you hanging. They go on to explain this away, saying that liberals are just more picky. Woohoo! Dodged a bullet there. And that Trump supporters more discriminate in other ways. Well, let's just see. When it comes to literally blocking friends because you find out they merely voted for someone different than you in a two-party race, the PRRI survey that was taken December 7th through the 11th among over 1,000 people says, quote, "Democratic voters are almost 3 times as likely to have blocked, unfriended, or stopped following someone on social media after Donald Trump's victory." So I guess that means conservatives are better looking, nicer, and more open-minded. So maybe all the virtue signaling, moral posturing, and loud shrieking is more of a compensation for a much bigger problem. Drew Schwartz. I'm Ben Davies, this is Pure Hollywood. Did you enjoy that video? Of course you enjoyed that video. So now you need to become a premium member to the Rebel. That way you have first access to Pure Hollywood and the entire Rebel lineup.